Welcome back. You're watching Industry RSVP In-Depth with Brad Lemack. Well, as you said, the industry has changed dramatically, and we're going in a cyclical type of movement. Everyone has to be very flexible. In this day and age, what do you tell your clients now? I mean, I know they have the book, but what else are you seeing that your clients and other actors should be doing?
The message is patience. The message is, what are you in such a hurry for? The message is to slow it down. I think that actors as a group are in a hurry to achieve success, whatever success looks like. We all have a different definition of what that is. But this race to want to achieve it quickly, a couple of things happen in that process. One is a lot of things get overlooked. Desperation can easily set in, and it can cloud your judgment. So I always say, take a deep breath. You know, we never talk about the issue of, you know, what factor does luck play in all of this. You know, we can talk about the business of acting, and we talk about talent, and we talk about the importance of all of that. But yeah, I mean, I acknowledge there's this thing, you know, there's whether you have it, and there's the luck thing. And so we have to allow the universe to play its role in any career, right? In life, we just have to let that happen. But being prepared for it by doing your homework, by understanding the business, by taking classes, by being an active partner in the growth of your career, that's what makes the difference. You know, a lot of actors will get signed by an agent or a manager, and they'll sit back and they'll say, okay, so now everything is going to change, everything's going to be different. And in fact, the second biggest piece of advice is I want actors to learn how to manage their expectations of a new relationship with a representative, of friends in the business. I think that you can't make those huge leaps. You have to allow stuff to develop. It's like when you cook, right? You have to allow the baking process to happen before whatever's in that oven is ready. Well, this is a lot like that. There are exceptions to this example all the time. There are overnight successes, of course, but where are those overnight successes 5 years later, 10 years later? I like talking to actors who are in this for the journey of a career, not the job here, the job here, the job there.
So we have an arc, a beginning, a middle, continuing on, and a goal.
I don't look at it so much, excuse me, I don't look at it so much as an arc. I really do look on it as a journey. Because there's no end, right? So long as you're committed and you're passionate about the business, there aren't these marks along the way that go, I'm halfway there, I'm 3/4 of the way there. You just do what you do. You're in this, as you would in any career, you're in this for the duration of your life, or the duration of which you decide you want to commit to make this happen. And you have to be positive and proactive every single day on that journey.
So every day, as a manager, what is your day like, start to finish, just to give the viewers at home an idea of what you do? Because we don't get to see that
no,
side.
And it's just as well.
It's hard. You have a lot of people to manage.
I mean, the course of the day is lots of coffee, reading breakdowns, talking to actors, making phone calls. I mean, it's business. That's business as usual. But for me, I think the thing that I work on all the time and have to not let get out of my hands are managing my own expectations of my clients.
What do you mean by that?
An actor only knows what they're submitted on if they get called in for the audition. So the actor has no idea how many submissions are made on their behalf that don't achieve anything. But I do for my clients, right? So it can be very frustrating to make submissions. I guess I'm admitting that I do this. All managers do this. Let's face it. Why would a client come to a representative and say, it's okay, don't make a submission. It's okay, you don't have to. That's another issue. So I'm aware of all the submissions being made. And so at the end of the week, I can go to my breakdown services account, I can see all the submissions that have been made for clients in the course of that period, and I know what auditions that has generated or not. And it is very easy to get frustrated by those numbers because the numbers they're mind-boggling. I would never tell a client how many submissions have been made on their behalf that
Really?
resulted in nothing. I mean, what good would that do except really upset them? If you are my client and I said, gee, Melissa, we made 320 submissions for you this week and you got no auditions out of that, you would process that in a way that would be very unhelpful to you emotionally.